Hello and thank you for joining us. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller and the whole Zone Sports crew as we bring you high school basketball action here at the Convo. Tonight's regional semifinal game is between Magnolia Sandy Valley Cardinals and the Wheelersburg Pirates. This should be an awesome game. What do you think, Jay?
Yeah, I think it will be. I think they're very evenly matched. And if you look at Sandy Valley on their roster, very similar to the team that Wheelersburg just defeated to get here, which was Albany Alexander. So, yeah, I think you're going to see some similarities in this game compared to the other night. One dissimilarity that I think we'd all like to see, we'd like to see Wheelersburg start shooting the ball a little better.
Yeah. Honestly, throughout the tournament trail, I don't think Wheelersburg has quite hit their stride yet. I've been kind of surprised. Tanner Holden, who is an excellent athlete, has kind of been carrying the majority of the Pirate scores.
Right.
And we're not seeing a lot of those ancillary players who've made such a difference throughout the season.
Sure.
You know?
Yep.
I mean, the Salyers and the Mullins and the, all these guys, the Millers. And, it's just, I'm wanting to see these other kids step up and come out and really drive it home.
Right.
And I think they need that coming in. Even if they win tonight, they're going to need that against Harvest
Prep.
Yeah, or Adena, whichever one.
Yeah.
They lost to Harvest Prep last year, by a significant number, but I'd like to see them really kind of carry this through.
Yeah, and I don't think there's anybody who thinks that Harvest Prep won't be there.
Right, yeah.
I
think you're right.
I think that's the team that Wheelersburg's going to have to play if they can get past this one. But you know what? They got to get past this one first. And you can't look ahead.
No.
Especially given this situation. And Sandy Valley just is some interesting side facts on them. It's been 29 years since they've won a district championship.
Really?
That's a good long time not to be at the Convo.
Wow.
So these kids, they're not familiar with it. Wheelersburg, advantage there in that column because they've played a number of games already right here on this floor.
Yeah.
And they played here last year as well. These kids as seniors were there last year as juniors.
Yeah.
Now, Sandy Valley did get to practice on this floor yesterday, and they came and watched a game played on this floor last night.
Well, and you said they did stay at a Holiday Inn.
They stayed at a Holiday Inn, yes.
So, that may be what tips the scales.
Yeah, so can they win tonight's game? I don't know, but they stayed at a Holiday Inn last night.
That's
How about that, right?
There we go.
Yeah. So I think, like I said before, I think it's going to be an evenly matched contest. When you look at this team compared to Alexander had a 6'10" player.
Yeah.
And Wheelersburg had to deal with him, and he had a lot of block shots. Tonight, 6'7", number 44, Bryce Kelly is stepping in the circle there. That's going to be the guy inside that will try to curtail Wheelersburg from doing what they do, playing inside out. And that inside out game, they got to make those shots from that three-point line this time around.
They have to. Looks like we're going to have the tip now.
Tanner Holden there, center circle. District most valuable player of the year.
I'd say that's pretty impressive.
He wins the tip, I believe, but it caroms over to Sandy Valley, and that's Demetrius Evans. He's a sophomore, 5'10", number 30. Wheelersburg, as usual, man-to-man. Kelly goes up with it. It's going to get deflected out of bounds. He had the pivot pretty quick there. Tanner Holden doing a good job of recovering, and then he didn't know what to do with the ball. Tanner kind of bailed him out by knocking it out of bounds there.
All right, I'm going to be off track here for a second.
All right.
Are the Sandy Valley boys wearing their shorts inside out?
Little altered shot there, number 14.
No, I'm being serious. Look, they've all got a tag hanging out on the back. Do you see that?
I've seen it, and he stepped on the baseline. Mullins there, it's going to go the other way. I've seen other teams where what they do is they flip the band down. They don't want those shorts to be long because now the style is for them to be shorter.
Gotcha.
So they flip the band down, and you've got that that's going to flap.
I was wondering about that. I was like, man, there's almost every one of them's got a tag hanging out.
Yep, that's why.
Yeah,
I thought we went tagless years ago, right?
That's it.
Again, altered shot, but
there it is.
44 Bryce Kelly does a good job of overcoming that little bit of adversity.
Two Titans going head-to-head.
Yeah, that's going to be a really interesting matchup.
Oh, look at that.
There's a three ball.
That was the three opening it up. Maybe the Berg is on the money tonight.
Trent Salyers opening the scoring drive here for Wheelersburg. And perhaps this will be a lead they don't give up. We shall see. Wheelersburg led for most of the game last week, and then Albany came back. They were able to go ahead at one point, and then Wheelersburg pulled ahead one in the end with good free throw shooting and just fine play there at the end. They've had a hard time shooting from the outside, but everything else was working well, especially on the defensive end. Tanner Holden off the back iron.
Oh,
nice rebound and putback. Dustin Darnell.
Okay, that's what we're wanting to see.
And Darnell was quiet last week as well.
Yep.
Got a little bit of an air ball there from Sandy Valley. Again, you can have a little glare in your eyes here if you're Sandy Valley because you've not been here in 29 years. These poor young men, they weren't born yet.
That's true.
The last time this school played here. Also, side note, this must have been a good class of kids because they also won their league title in football for the first time in 62 years.
Wow, well, good for them. I did see a T-shirt from one of the fans there from Sandy Valley that said, "Don't mess with the nest."
Ah, yes, the Cardinals.
Yep.
The Cardinals' nest. Mullins straight down. Nobody there to stop that drive.
Oh,
and now we have three players who have scored in this contest for Wheelersburg, and that's a good thing.
That is. And not one of them was Holden.
That's
let's
right.
take a quick break, and we'll come right back after this.
Used Automotive at 5907 Lucasville Medford Road in Medford is a buy here, pay here car lot, which specializes in cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by AJ's and visit with Aaron, Jody, and Brian. They'd love to work with you. Check out AJ's Used Automotive on Facebook, where you'll be able to see pictures of all the vehicles on the lot. AJ's Used Automotive is located right beside of the Muletown Mini Mart and AJ's Automotive Service. Drop by AJ's Used Automotive, a buy here, pay here car lot.
This class will be remembered forever.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
Welcome back to high school basketball action here on the Zone. We're at the Convo where the Pirates are leading the Cardinals 7-2.
Big block there by Tanner Holden. Bryce Kelly, 6'7", trying to take it to the hole. Holden says, "Not in my house."
That's it.
Mullins pressing.
Oh.
Aggressively making his way down the lane. He got bumped a little bit. And no call.
Huh.
Block, charge, something.
Yeah. That did look like a charge.
And I'm not saying, because I used to officiate as well, I'm not saying that every time a kid hits the floor you got to call something.
Yeah.
But there was certainly enough contact there that you needed to go one way or the other.
Well,
and as I saw it, it looked like it would have been a block.
Didn't you see that? Holden's hand came up through the bottom of the rim.
Yep. So we got a foul there. Brody Kelly, 6'3" junior. That's his first, the team's first of the game. Sandy Valley not pressuring the ball as it comes down. Holden going one-on-one, tries a little Euro, and he takes an extra step there.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the last two trips down the floor, I really don't like that direction that they're heading in. They were playing really well together, and now they're going 1-on-5 and just trying to create a shot for themselves individually. And thus far, officials are not calling a lot of fouls. As Bryce Kelly takes it to the hole again. Bryce Kelly with the 4 points that Sandy Valley has scored at this point in time. Sandy Valley 21-6. Nice dish there. A little bit of teamwork, and now we got a bump, and that's going to be by Bryce Kelly. His first foul, and now the second for Sandy Valley.
He's getting a little aggressive down there.
Well, and it will continue to be that way as long as officials allow it.
Yeah.
And thus far, they've allowed a lot of contact. So Kelly sits down, 6-7. Advantage Wheelersburg that he's out of the game. Backside rebound, tries to one-hand it back up and gets by with it the second time. So now Wheelersburg with 4 players in the book. Again, that's a good trend.
Yeah, it is.
Demetrius, number 30 with the ball. Quick pass, good look there by Sandy Valley, just off the mark. That's Dante Tucci.
Man, they
And
kind
quick
of boxed him up.
turnover.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Quick turnover, little oopsie doops.
Yep.
And Keegan Offenberger with the goal there for the Cardinals. 3 ball off the mark, kicked back out, and again set something up, and let's try again. Little step, little euro again.
A lot of these extra
and
steps
Tanner
happening.
Holden, I tell you what, that was a nice rebound and put back. He had to really kind of twist his body to get that shot back up.
Hey.
Cardinal fans not liking the euro step, and it does look like traveling every time.
It does.
It's the NBA trickled down to college and now down to high school. Right hand layup off the mark. That's the second one now by Dante Tucci. Ball goes back to Wheelersburg. Nice back cut. I can't believe they lost sight of Tanner Holden on the back cut, and now Holden has 6 points.
Their coach is mad. Let's take a quick break, and we'll come right back after this.
In the heart of downtown Portsmouth is the area's oldest pawnbroker, B&B Loan. No matter what you're looking for, it's probably come through the doors of B&B at some point in time. With a large selection of jewelry, TVs, tools, DVDs, musical instruments, and did I mention jewelry? B&B has the largest collection of pre-owned jewelry featuring many popular and one-of-a-kind pieces. No matter what you're looking for, shop local first by coming into B&B Loan, located near the Esplanade at 837 Gallia Street in Portsmouth.
He was Notre Dame, he did that. I'm like, oh my.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back where the score is 13-6 as the Pirates are stepping it up tonight. This is the first time in tournament play that I think they've really stepped it hard.
Well, you know, we started out with 3 different players in the scorebook. Sayers, Darnell, and Mullins each scored, and Holden hadn't yet. Now Holden has scored the last 3 times in a row. Sandy Valley does a good job of moving the ball.
They do.
They do see people. That's Nick Marchand with the deuce there. And Demetrius Evans with the assist. Again, Holden back up. And as long as the 6'7" kid's on the bench, Holden's going to win that 9 times out of 10.
Man.
I tell you what, he just lost his footing.
Yeah, he did.
And that time Marchand's able to score.
He's lucky he didn't get hurt.
Or no, that was Tucci. A lot of 2-man games we're seeing on both sides, and that's going to be a block.
Man.
Cardinals upset with that, and I don't know how you could be. Practically turned sideways to make the contact happen.
Yeah.
Okay. I love fans.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter what happens. They always skew it in their direction.
They
Like,
do.
no, that didn't happen.
That's it. Look at that coach, man. We're just not used to coaches like that down in our area.
No. Well, other than Adam Cox. He will get a little colorful.
He will. Oh, there it is.
Yep. Matt Miller gets on the board, and now that's 5 Wheelersburg Pirates who have scored in this game. 15-10 is your score. A chance to play for the regional championship, and Tanner Holden gets caught for the reach around. Got caught with a very similar move in the last game against Albany Alexander.
That looks like Dimitri's back out. Is that his name, Dimitri or Bryce?
Bryce Kelly.
Bryce Kelly.
44.
My mistake. Yep, he's back out.
So Holden picking up his first fouls. Wheelersburg not in foul trouble. That was their first.
Yeah. Mullins Garden gets around.
Demetrius Evans with the runner. Thus far, that's the only thing I can really say negative about the Wheelersburg Pirates tonight. They're having a hard time picking up some of these kids on the runners, and they're getting some layups inside.
Yep.
J.J. Truitt in the game trying to work, and now on the backside, that's going to be off Wheelersburg. That'll be off the body of Carter McCorkle, the sophomore. Two sophomores on the floor now.
We're down in the last 40 seconds of the first period. Wheelersburg has a 3-point lead.
It's a little concerning, honestly, because I felt like Wheelersburg has looked good. And again, a runner, just a runaway layup and nobody home for Wheelersburg.
Yep.
You know, somebody's got to come help side and put a stop to that layup.
It's time for that magic three to hit.
Well, and they've been fortunate enough to live by the three, but by golly, more often than not, you die by it. So I hope they don't have to resort to it. Tanner Holden pulling back, almost goes back up off a Valley player, and that's going to be our score, 15-14.
What a great game so far. Let's take a quick break, and we'll come right back with the second period after this.
Desco, we believe loans to small businesses result in stronger communities. We believe the experience and ability to make local decisions awards you the home field advantage. We believe quick decisions and straightforward answers are what you need to get started. At Desco, we have terms to fit your business. Desco Federal Credit Union, we make business loans.
Has your life or the life of someone you love been impacted by mental health or substance abuse problems? If so, there's treatment available here in the Portsmouth area. Hope Source provides quality treatment by highly trained, compassionate professionals. We are committed to helping people and their families live complete, meaningful, and happy lives. Find us on Facebook or on our website, hopesourcetreatment.com, or call us at 740-353-HOPE.
That sounds fair.
Yeah.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back with all the high school basketball action the Zone can bottle up and pour into your television. It's the second period, and it's a one-point ball game.
Holden just inside 15 feet off the mark, and he gets tripped up from behind by Miller. A whole lot of fans over here want that to be intentional. I don't think it was.
Nah.
I think they just got tied up there.
Everybody automatically thinks all this stuff's intentional, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Second team foul now for Wheelersburg. Miller's first. That does put a stop to the breakaway, and perhaps they would rather have had it.
The Cardinals take the lead for the first time in the ball game.
That's going to be Keegan Offenberger. I would assume the coach's son, Gary Offenberger, has been the coach there for 20 years. Big rebound by Kelly. Now going the other way, and the same kid falls down twice.
Yeah.
Miller doing a good job. He got bumped there.
There it is.
Pass.
There it is.
What a pass to Holden on the backside. You know, he dribbled right, and that influenced the defender to move to his left and really left Tanner Holden wide open.
You're right.
What an assist and what a finish by Tanner Holden.
That's it. Tied up 17 all.
Holden now with 8 points just into the second quarter. Kelly again trying to work it.
Nice
Got
work.
by with a little bit of a bump after the second pivot.
Yeah, the head bump.
Yeah. Trying to clear some space for himself. Sandy Valley now in a 2-3 zone. And honestly, not a bad idea. Wheelersburg has not shot well in the tournament. right now, Wheelersburg not really sure what to do. They're just going to move it around the perimeter here. Nobody really making any cuts inside. Now we see a few.
Now, over the years, the Berg has been notorious for using the clock to their advantage.
Pivot, kind of mishandled the ball, and he's going to pick up a charge.
Who got that one, Miller?
That was Trent Salyers, I believe.
Salyers, okay.
So Trent Salyers does pick up the foul there. Off the pivot, trying to drive the lane, and I just don't think he had any awareness for where the defender was.
Probably not. Connor Mullins comes back in the game.
I'll tell you what, man, Wheelersburg started out like a house of fire, and now all of a sudden you look up, but they're losing. They're down by 2.
Yeah, I know.
How did that happen? And they just really have to sit down and play defense over here and be ready to help. Sandy Valley has shown that they're very good at seeing the floor and passing to the open man. And now we're going to get closely guarded there. 22, I believe that's Truitt, who's going to pick up that foul, bumping him, riding him a little bit.
Yeah.
So now the officiating almost seems like has changed.
Yeah.
Where they were letting them bump and grind earlier, and now maybe it's just one of the 3 that's calling.
Maybe.
Those physical calls. That's tough. You have 3 officials, and all 3 really need to call the same game.
Yeah.
That's one of those powwows you have before the tip. How are we going to do this? We're going to let them play, or are we going to call everything? Got to be on the same page. He steps on the end line there.
Yep.
And turns it over. It's a bad thing about going baseline. You go baseline, you run out of territory real quick.
Yeah, you do.
So turnover back to the Pirates. Sandy Valley will stay in that zone. And now let's see if Wheelersburg can make it from the outside. Hard off the back by Tanner Holden. Quick down the floor, and again, nobody there. Nobody there.
I tell you what, he's got the moves to get around Holden, doesn't he?
Bryce Kelly, 6'7", senior forward. He has 8 points now. Sat down real quick after his first foul.
Here comes
and now
Connor
back
Mullins.
in the game. And again, just threw it up there. Too quick on the release. They need to really settle down and take their time. They're the better team on the floor. Take your time. That one actually, I felt like he did square up and take a good shot. And what nice hustle getting down the other end, J.J. Truitt after the miss.
That was. So the Cardinals have a 3-point lead over the Pirates right now with 4:19 left to go in this first half.
Tucci back into the game for Sandy Valley. We're speaking of their name a little bit, Magnolia Sandy Valley.
Yeah.
We couldn't decide if it sounded like a cemetery or an old folks home.
Yeah, it's very uncommon.
Had a bump there. They didn't call on Mullins. And quick turn. Tanner's too late to get a block. And 23, that's Nick Marchon with the deuce.
Well, let's take a quick break, and we'll come right back after this.
Enjoy the good times a little more with the right plan. State Farm agent Jake Sulzer is here to help protect your dreams and loved ones with life insurance. Call Jake Sulzer today to find out which options are best for you. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Busy.
That's what he'll be on college.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. 3:59 left to go in this half as the Cardinals have a 6-point lead over the Pirates.
Now, Wheelersburg has only scored 2 points in this quarter. Another offensive drought. And Sandy Valley will stay in that 2-3 zone and make Wheelersburg prove it. And right there's some proof. Trent Salyers with his second 3 now in the contest.
Well, they're going to need more of those.
And what we got going on? They allowed for the substitution.
Dante Tucci coming in?
Tucci, yeah, Tucci. Got some interesting names on this.
They sure do.
Tovisi, Cordia.
What is it?
Tovisi, T-O-V-I-S-S-I. Anthony
Wow.
Tovisi is number 10.
Huh.
Marshawn, Eister, Offenberger,
Yes.
Cordia, Lechtamer.
Wow.
Yeah, it sounds like a different country altogether.
It does. Those are all very uncommon names.
Mhm. Very European. I tell you what now, Kelly looked good
Gotta be
there.
careful.
He wasn't able to finish, but that was very aggressive to
It
the
was. You got to be careful showing off.
rim. Deflected out of bounds there. J.J. Truitt doing a good job of getting it inside that zone, but he wasn't fouled. So,
Honestly, it looked like he stopped dribbling and restarted.
yeah, pretty fortunate that they were able to get out of that, keeping possession here. And when somebody's doing something well, I think you go back to that well and skip pass right there to Salyers. Give it to him. Not able to finish that time.
Oh, look at that.
Quick steal, Miller. Mullins. Corner to Holden. Curl. And now Wheelersburg just trying to get themselves reset. I thought they might score
Yeah.
right away there.
That's what I thought.
I would love to see Mullins break the seal here.
Yeah, me too. He's had so many great threes across the season.
And there it is. That time
Oh,
looked good.
It
That
did.
looked like he was ready to take the shot, and he took his time.
It did.
Just a little hard. So again, that zone forcing Wheelersburg to shoot strictly from the outside. Little dribble in off the back iron. Very aggressive rebound there. Tanner Holden wanted something on that. Nothing there. And then Sandy Valley just takes the ball all the way down the floor, and nobody ever stops the dribble.
Do we have a charge on that?
No,
They
it's a
gave-
block. No, it's a block. The kid had his position long before he left his feet. And now you got the block there. Wheelersburg's got to get back on defense. J.J. Truitt picks up the foul. Now that's going to be his second. You don't want that young man in foul trouble.
No.
As Dante Tucci, he made the basket. He'll now try to go for that third. And that'll be off. Tanner Holden deflects that over to Miller. Miller's now pushing the ball down the floor, and I think that's a key to this. You want to try to beat the zone down the floor rather than let them get down here and set that up.
Well, that's what's been working for the Cardinals.
Absolutely.
You know?
Holden baseline. Way over the mark there. Again, Valley, quick, getting the ball down the floor, forcing something to happen. Miller knocking that one out of bounds before it can get to Brody Kelly.
McCorkle comes back in for the Pirates.
That's going to be Truitt that sits out. He just picked up his second foul. So you want to try to reserve him for the second half. 1:25. He will not play the remainder of this first half. Great coaching by Steve Ader. Wheelersburg undefeated, 27-0. But it's not the first time they've been behind in a basketball game, so nothing to get too concerned about. But that's concerning. Again, a drive to the lane and no one stopped the ball. Fortunate that he missed that layup. Quick passes around the perimeter trying to create some space. And now Miller.
Oh, over.
Way off the mark. He missed that by 3 feet.
I think they're a little rattled.
And right now, Tanner can't be effective against this zone. He's not, we were just talking about that. Now we're under 30 seconds. Tanner Holden's not going to go to college and play in the post. You know, he's a 6'6" kid, but he's going to be a forward. He's going to be shooting from the outside, and he'll handle the basketball.
Yeah.
So right now, against that 2-3 zone, you almost press to get him inside and work against it down there on the blocks. Quick move.
Man, they are spinning right around the Pirates.
Wheelersburg with the chance now before the half to get a shot off. It'll be Salyers. And it's almost in there. He had to shoot that a little higher to get it over the defender's outstretched hand and just misses the three.
Oh, geez. Well, score at the half is Cardinals 25, Pirates 20. Let's go ahead and take a break and go to halftime, and we'll come right back after this.
King's Daughters, we put our heart into treating yours.
You should know the symptoms of a heart attack may be subtle, such as fatigue, heartburn, or even jaw or neck pain.
The best approach is to catch problems as early as possible,
before it becomes an emergency.
In fact, we can schedule you an appointment within 48 hours.
Because the best time to see a cardiologist is before you need one.
Cardiology appointments within 48 hours at King's Daughters. Call today.
The Portsmouth Cinemas.
Sights, sounds, and smells, we give you all the feels you need for a fun time on the town. Want to enjoy a 3D movie or even throw a party? The Portsmouth Cinema is here for you. Looking for unbeatable deals on concessions? We got you. Need an affordable night out to relax with a movie? Super Tuesday to the rescue. We are always updating to give you the best experience possible. Visit us online at republictheaters.com or Facebook for showtimes. Portsmouth Cinema. When you've got the time, we've got the popcorn, the candy, the drinks, and the best movies around. Sierra's Haven is a no-kill animal shelter located in Scioto County. They are a group of volunteers working together to help find safe, loving homes for adoptable pets. In its brief existence, they have made a difference in the lives of thousands of animals. Whether they were stray animals or needing medical attention, Sierra's treated, spayed, neutered, and found them wonderful homes. Your contributions to this organization can help get abandoned and abused animals off the streets and into a loving home. So when you're ready to give, think about giving locally. Charity begins at home. Isn't just a source for books anymore. We are activities. We are local history and genealogy. We are entertainment. We are DVDs and books on CD. We are online. We are education. We are mobile. We are everywhere. We are still books and reading. We are here for our community. We are here for you.
We are the Portsmouth Public Library.
I love the library.
For over 60 years, the Jenkins family has been keeping cars on the road. They're a convenient place to stop for gas, snacks, and to get your vehicle serviced. Jenkins Sunoco has been a mainstay in our area by being reliable, dependable, and affordable for their customers.
We do right by you, so you will not drive right by us.
Don't scream, call Supreme. Winter is over and spring is in the air, which leads to insects invading your home. When this happens, you need fast, reliable pest control services. Don't scream, call Supreme. Bugs are gross, and store-bought bug spray doesn't help. Don't scream, call Supreme. For a reliable solution, call the award-winning experts at Supreme Pest Control. When pests invade and insects start to bother you, don't scream, call Supreme.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And welcome back. You're watching Zone High School basketball here at the Convo as we bring you regional semifinal action between the Magnolia Sandy Valley Cardinals and the Wheelersburg Pirates. Game started out pretty interesting with the Pirates having a significant lead. Andy's pointing out. Started out with an interesting lead. Pirates have kind of lost it there in the second quarter. While I'm talking about all this, we want to thank Donnie Martin Heating and Air for their sponsorship of our halftime report and their sponsorship throughout the regular season. Big thanks out to them. If you need heating and air work, if you're too hot, too cold, they can make it just right. All that being said, Jay, what do we got as far as stats?
I just got a warm and fuzzy feeling. Yeah, it's nice. I need to call Donnie Martin.
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
Get it worked out. As you stated before, game started out with Wheelersburg looking very good. You got all five guys kind of involved in the offense. And Sandy Valley later on in the second quarter they started implementing a 2-3 zone, and that befuddled Wheelersburg. It forced them to shoot from the outside, and statistically, that's not going well for Wheelersburg. They are 2 of 11 from behind the arc. So not shooting with a good percentage there, and overall they're just 9 for 28 for 32%.
Really?
And then defensively for Wheelersburg, they're having a hard time picking up the Sandy Valley Cardinals as they make their way down the floor. They're stopping the ball, but then that one pass gives them a layup. And it's happened time and time and time again, and that accounts for Sandy Valley's good shooting percentage at 52%. Sandy Valley not shooting from behind the arc at all. How many threes do you think they've shot?
I haven't seen any. Really.
2.
Really?
They've shot 2 free throws, and they made 1 of them. Also, an interesting side note, only 1 free throw was taken in that first half, and it was missed. That was by Sandy Valley. So that's kind of where we are statistically. Matthew Miller had a couple of assists and a couple of steals there, so he was probably the most active of the Wheelersburg Pirates there, just distributing the ball and playing good defensively. Points-wise for Wheelersburg, Trent Salyers, he's made good on 2 3-pointers. Dustin Darnell scored, so did Connor Mullins and Matthew Miller, those 2 points apiece. And Tanner Holden, after not scoring there early in the game, he finished with 6 in the first quarter, and now he has 8 total. And that's going to be a number that probably needs to reach 30 tonight for Wheelersburg to be effective. You know, you hate to say that, but I think the drought continues for the Pirates from the 3 strike.
I think you're right, you know. Like I say, they started out blazing,
right?
You know, and we'll see what happens. We've seen them kind of lose the lead at each level.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll gain it back and continue on.
Well, who has looked good is wearing the wrong color uniform, the Cardinal red. Bryce Kelly, the 6'7" senior, he has 8 points for Magnolia, and he's looked very good. He has the ball, and very well designed offense there.
Yeah.
Just get it, pivot, score it. Kelly now with 10 points, and Trent Salyers quickly on the other end. I like that. Get down the floor.
Yep.
Pick up the intensity. I think Wheelersburg just plays better when they're playing faster. Get some transition baskets and some fast breaks. That'll keep Magnolia, Happy Valley, or whatever they are, out of the zone. Keep them unhappy.
Oh, nice fadeaway.
Brody Kelly there with the fadeaway, falling to the floor. He's able to get that off the glass with a little kiss. Again, Wheelersburg not very active there. I think they just assumed, he's not going to make this, instead of playing defense. Again, Kelly with the block. That was pretty clean. Left hand, opts it in. Wheelersburg's going to need a call timeout here for too long. That's Tucci with the left hand layup. Wheelersburg trying to find themselves down 9 now.
They are.
Again, Tanner painted into a corner there. Baseline. Tries to go for the dunk instead of the make. Looking for the foul and not going to happen. Backside, Demetrius Evans with a quick 2, and now we're going to get that timeout. Coach Hader really wants that foul over there as Tanner Holden took it to the rim. And I think he's right on this one.
Yeah.
He didn't give it to him, but there was enough contact there. It probably should have been called.
All right, let's take a quick break and come right back after this.
Ready to get on the right path for your future? At Scioto County Career Technical Center, you will be, with exciting new options in advanced manufacturing, robotics, 3D design, CNC, PLC, and CAD. We are providing the tools to inspire the problem solvers of tomorrow. Create, design, automate, and model virtually anything from scratch. It's all waiting for you at Scioto County Career Technical Center. For more information, visit us online at sciototech.org.
Scioto Tech.
My niche, I really think, is pediatrics. I love little kids. I enjoy being around them. It's a very rewarding field to be in. I chose Shawnee. They had a great nursing program. I couldn't ask for a better place to be. From the very beginning, I knew that I wanted to continue my education, so I'm working on my master's degree in nursing informatics. I'm kind of the translator between the worlds of nursing and information technology, and I couldn't have done it without the education and the support from Shawnee State.
And we're back. 33 to 22, 11-point difference in this ball game as the Pirates fight to stay afloat here.
Cardinals still in the zone. Salyers will try to shoot over it. He comes up well short there. Ball goes out of bounds to, it's not Happy Valley, Sandy Valley.
Yeah, Happy Valley.
Happy Valley, that's Penn State. Penn State's in Happy Valley. Big long skip pass, cross court there. Over to Demetrius Evans. He'll get Sandy Valley's offense started. And that's just a nice drive there on Prince Salyers. Offenberger just operating down low. Kick out from Holden. No rebound again.
And here we go, wide
this
open.
This is going to be a breakaway. And again, Offenberger with another run out.
So the Pirates now at a 15-point deficit as they'll call timeout.
They'll call timeout again. This is going to be a 30.
That's it. Let's take a quick break and we'll come right back after this.
Be in and out in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm in it for like 12 minutes.
I'm lotioned and done in 15 minutes.
We go for like 20 minutes.
I'd say 9 minutes is just about right.
I can only go like 10 minutes.
No matter how long you can go, you won't have to wait for the sun to look fine. You can come to the sun spot where the sun always shines.
And we're back. 15-point deficit that the Pirates are going to have to come back from to stay viable.
Right. Well, and they're going to have to do something different against this zone because Sandy Valley has found the formula to beat Wheelersburg, and this is it. Run the zone. And now we're going to get a foul there as Truitt takes it inside, and you really do. You got to hammer inside against that zone. You can't just rely on shooting over it, especially the way the Pirates have been shooting here in tournament.
Yeah.
Only the second free throw to be taken in this entire game. And Truitt makes good on that. Truitt's first points of the contest. Hard to believe.
Yeah.
He should probably become a bigger factor inside that zone as he operates in the paint. And he makes good on the second one as well. So
there we go.
Maybe a comeback effort here. Good to see some points on the board by the Pirates. Pirates picking them up, three-quarter court. No foul, that's a good call. Good no call there.
Holden was in position to block.
Quickly down the floor, and they want to take advantage of this, and they do. Nice job, Tanner Holden, taking it to the lane. I was really afraid what was going to happen there was Wheelersburg was going to let them go ahead and get set up in their zone. And no, you got to attack that before everybody makes their way down the floor.
Yeah.
And Holden's the guy to do that. They've got a few guys on that roster that can do that.
Mm-hmm.
They really have to attack the glass here. Holden shooting too, and unfortunately, I mean, they got to make their foul shots tonight.
Yeah, they do.
And their second one's good. That one looked a little better from the get-go, didn't it?
Yep.
So again, Wheelersburg picking it up.
Down to a 12-point deficit.
Got a mid-court trap. And Mullins just a little late getting there on the trap.
Nice steal.
Yeah, deflection there over to Holden. He's going to take the lane again, I'm sure. Passes off this time. And knocked out of bounds. That's by Demetrius Evans, number 30 for Sandy Valley. Matt Miller enters in for Dustin Darnell. They'll come off the screen. They'll pass to Holden. Nice pass inside. Truitt now with his 4th point on the night, and that was just a well-devised OB.
And honestly, that's what they need.
Backside pass,
look
big
at
block, no call, blocked again.
Yes, look at that.
Tanner holding one-man wrecking crew inside.
That's it.
Now Wheelersburg capitalize on this. They need a backbreaker.
Oh,
holding off the front of the rim. Well, they needed that.
Yeah, they did.
They really need something to break that momentum that Sandy Valley has built up here.
Oh,
he tries to throw it off the body of Holden as it's going out of bounds. He takes it to the hole and one.
That's it.
And one.
Look at that.
This is where it's got to happen. Holden's got to become more an emphasis of the game here.
Well, he's getting energized.
You have to attack the rim, force them to foul.
Well, so far, he stole all 3 dunks.
Absolutely.
From Bryce.
Yep. Doing a great job of defending inside.
Yeah.
There again, I don't think that's something he'll do much of in college.
No.
Unless they put some weight on him. And he makes the extra point there.
There we go. Pirates only down by 7 now. And they are fighting.
Holden looking good. Keeping his head and playing well. Sandy Valley does a good job of attacking the middle of that midcourt press. And now Evans getting D'd up. That could have been close to a 5-second call. Wheelersburg picking up the intensity a little bit now on defense. Just be aware, be ready to help when a guy loses his man. Miller doing a good job of keeping him in front of him there. Tanner coming over to help. Evans baseline off the glass, too hard.
Oh!
Blocked again.
I'm telling you, Holden spiking it down.
And that time, Holden got a little bit too busy as he continued to reach. Sandy Valley got in the way. And that contact's going to force the foul. He'll have 2 team fouls now. He's not in danger. 2:36 remaining here in the 3rd period. Wheelersburg was down by how many?
15.
15. Now down by 7. Picking it up defensively as much as they are offensively. Wheelersburg's 2nd quarter only scored 5 points.
Well, they're starting to play smarter offense. You know?
You got to take it to the hole. You got to make it happen. Again, look to play help side defense here as they try to drive the lane with it. Here it comes. Be ready to help. They did. Missed. Just not able to get the rebound. And now Holden brings it down.
He does.
Quickly get it down the floor before they can set up that zone. Take it in. Not in time. Now what you got to do is dribble the creases, kick it out. And we're going to get a chippy foul here. That's going to be on Kelly. Bryce Kelly now picking up a foul.
Is that 2 for him or 3?
That's 2 for him, and that's a good thing for Wheelersburg. They really would like to see him sit out. There again, like I just said, 2nd foul, not too big of a deal at this juncture of the game.
1:48 left to go in this 3rd period.
Oh! Replace, and Salyers.
There it is.
From behind the line. And that's his 3rd. Now Wheelersburg just down 4. We were looking for that surge. Here it is.
Well, let's take a quick break and we'll come right back after this.
I can be in and out in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm in it for like 12 minutes.
I'm lotioned and done in 15 minutes.
We go for like 20 minutes.
I'd say 9 minutes is just about right.
I can only go like 10 minutes.
No matter how long you can go, you won't have to wait for the sun to look fine. You can come to the sun spot where the sun always shines.
Credit Union has been named a Best in State Credit Union by Forbes magazine. Measured by trustworthiness, digital products, branch services, and member satisfaction, Forbes ranks Atomic among the top 2.5% of the best banks and credit unions in the U.S. Atomic Credit Union offers 13 local branches as well as online and mobile banking. To learn more about Atomic, visit our website at www.atomiccu.com.
You're watching Zone Sports.
Horvath.
Game on.
Lou Horvath.
That's it.
Yes.
And we're back 37-33 as the Pirates are moving it back.
Wheelersburg picking up the defensive intensity. That should have been a bump foul right there. Again, not called after the missed shot by Sandy Valley. Ball tipped out from behind. That should stay white.
It does.
It does. Clearly off of Sandy Valley. I can only imagine this town is a very pretty place.
I know.
You know?
It sounds like it, doesn't
Lots
it?
of magnolia trees. It's like going down south. Tried the wraparound pass there. I think he wanted something, but there wasn't anything there.
Dimitri driving hard.
Soft shot off the glass. This is an opportunity for Wheelersburg to produce on the fast break, and they got it.
And a foul.
Yeah, a little late on the pass, getting it to Tanner Holden, but once he got it, he makes things happen.
So it's a 2-point ball game with one more possible.
And as Holden likes to do, he walks almost all the way to half court before he comes back. Cleans off the shoes right about the 3-point line. Receives the ball from the official and steps. Left-handed.
There it is.
And good.
1-point ball game.
How about that, boys? 15 points ago, you wouldn't have thought it.
That's it. 45 seconds left in this third period.
That is off the foot of J.J. Truitt, which I thought there might have been an offensive foul there as he led with that arm and kind of cleared out. And then Truitt went down, so that could have been a block. No call, just ball out of bounds, and that was the correct direction.
I agree.
Mullen closely guarding. Nice pass backside. We haven't heard from Kelly in a little bit. And now he is blocked.
Tell you what, Holden is on him.
What's good for the goose, baby?
That's it.
Take a gander at that. Holden, quick
Come
out
on,
to the
Mullins.
corner.
Come
Connor
on.
Mullins lets him go by, and he's going to be long. Miller fighting him for it, trying to get the ball back.
He
But
was.
I think as he was touching the ball, he was stepping on the baseline.
I think so.
So Miller picking him up full court. Again, trying to push them into a trap.
I think Magnolia kind of thought this was over.
And with literally no time on the clock, ball released.
Nice
and
shot.
Good. That's by
Nice
number
shot.
32, Keegan Offenberger.
We're going to take a quick break, and we're coming right back with the fourth period after this.
Everything your customers see tells a story. Let the UPS store help you tell the right one. We do printing, packing, notarizing, faxing, shredding, binding, consulting, creating, designing, returning, mailboxing, and of course, shipping. Together, there's nothing we can't solve. Stop by our locally owned and operated UPS store on 11th Street in Portsmouth today to see how we can help you with every ing your small business needs.
Wheelersburg Cinema has been entertaining the area for over 40 years with the latest movie releases. Our friendly staff will treat you like family from the minute you walk in to buy a ticket. Our snack bar has all your favorites, especially the fresh popcorn. Show up early and have some fun in the arcade, or just head on in to get the best seats in the house. Bring the whole family and enjoy the personal touches from this locally owned and operated cinema. Wheelersburg Cinema, 8805 Ohio River Road in Wheelersburg.
Watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back 8 minutes away from the Elite Eight. Fourth and final period. It's a 3-point ball game, and the Pirates have really been holding
And got a backside foul there on Truitt. That'll be his third. And really, you don't want 3 fouls.
No.
I know the fourth quarter just started. He should be fine, but you don't want him thinking about it.
No.
You don't want him thinking about picking up the 4th foul, and you do that defensively if you feel like you're in foul trouble or on the threshold of it, and he is. Wheelersburg, turnover, Miller. Tell you what, Miller has been really the player of the game defensively throughout this contest.
He has.
He's had quite a few steals. On the other side of the ball, he's had quite a few assists. He's just played very well. He's only scored 2 points, but all the other parts of the game, he's really been there for them. Holden flashing to the ball. Now Wheelersburg quickly taking it around the arc. Skip pass and off the mark again, and that's going to be Truitt. He gets fouled on the way down, I believe.
There we go.
So, yeah, he got fouled on the way down, so that's going to be a spot foul. They'll take the ball out of bounds underneath the basket, and that foul's on Bryce Kelly. Also his third, no, that's his 4th. I missed one, so he's going to sit out, and that's a huge advantage for Wheelersburg.
Yeah,
now you give the ball to Tanner Holden and tell him to take it inside. Or shoot a 3.
Oh!
That's going to go off Wheelersburg's leg, McCorkle.
I tell you, McCorkle flipped that quick, didn't he?
Yeah, he slapped at it, but unfortunately it caromed off of him and out of bounds. Wheelersburg staying with this same defense.
Yeah, they do.
Wheelersburg now man-to-man, tight. Again, trying to pick up the intensity. They're switching on screens. You can see Holden, he just guarded 3 different individuals.
Yeah.
Just staying at the point and switching on those screens. Just about got by with the steal.
Yeah, he did.
Both teams' fans getting into this thing as it boils down to who will move on. And now we've got
another foul?
An offensive charge off the ball. You don't see that very frequently, but they were setting a screen. He was rather aggressive with it. So we get the foul. That's going to be on number 1, Brody Kelly. That's his 2nd. And the Cardinals, well, it shows 7 fouls down there. Truitt, kick out. Mullins, skip pass.
Uh-oh.
Tipped, it's fine. It was touched by Evans. Miller reset. Got Mullins, Miller, and Salyers around the arc. And now looking inside to Holden, he's got to score. If I'm him, I think I'd take that to the hole.
Oh!
23, he's injured.
Beautiful.
He turned his ankle. He could do nothing about that Tanner Holden score. And they really need an injury timeout right here. Tanner Holden now with 17
he's gone
points.
down.
They really need an injury timeout. They have possession of the ball, officials. Can you not see him limping?
There we go, and Bryce comes back in.
Yep, Bryce Kelly now with those 4 fouls re-enters the game. And I tell you what, you want to take it to him right now and just take him out of the game.
Yeah.
You've got his backup injured now. He's not going to come back in. Kelly's sitting down. I mean, honestly, I would feel very good about that situation if I'm Wheelersburg. Berg down 1.
5:20 left to go in this game.
Demetrius Evans with the basketball, closely guarded by Connor Mullins. That goes off a foot, and they'll say it was Mullins' foot. Berg fans not happy about that one.
It's a 1-point ball game. 38-39.
Yeah, they're taking the sock off that young man over there. He's not going to return.
All right, what was that?
And now we're going to get a block called. And now Demetrius Evans is injured, as he got hit there by Salyers. Salyers picks up his second foul now. Wheelersburg now has 3 in the second half.
Well, that may be the kiss of death for the Cardinals right there.
And now Salyers has to come out. They're the walking wounded over there. They only have one trainer, and she's going back and forth like it's a MASH unit.
Yeah.
Nice pivot. They wanted a foul on Holden. Didn't get it. He's able to put it back up. Dante Tucci with the goal. And now a 3-point lead by Sandy Valley. Big skip pass to the other side to Miller. Truitt, drive the lane, young man. Drive and kick. And now Salyers to the top of the key.
There it is.
And it's good. Tie ball game with 4:30 remaining in the contest.
And the Wheelersburg coach is pumping the crowd.
Salyers now with 4 threes.
Wow.
And a chance for a 5th. No good. Truitt hustles out there. Gets the rebound. Holden take it to the hole. Nicely done, young man.
Oh!
And he's able to tip his own rebound.
That's it.
Back in. Holden now with 19 and a big timeout by the Cardinal Red.
Let's take a break and we'll come right back after this.
Automotive Service in Menford is a full-service garage which handles all mechanical work from oil changes to engine changes. AJ's does computer diagnostics, will reflash computers, and can reprogram key fobs. Located between the Muletown Mini Mart and AJ's used automotive buy here, pay here car lot, visit AJ's Automotive Service at 5907 Lucasville Menford Road in Menford. And if you want your car to look as good as it runs, AJ's Automotive Service offers complete auto detailing. Call 740-820-2515 for an appointment.
The Stephen A. Hunter Hope Fund was founded in memory of local student Stephen A. Hunter. One of the most successful programs is the Stevens Power Pack program, which provides food for local children in need. The most recent hunger statistics from Feeding America reveal that almost 1 in 3 children in Scioto, Pike, and Adams counties are food insecure. That's almost 50% higher than the national average. So when you're ready to give, think about giving locally. Charity begins at home.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. And oh, to be a Pirate right now.
Oh my goodness. I tell you what, both sides, the fans are just out of their minds.
Yeah,
They're getting really loud. There's 4 minutes remaining in the careers of some of these young men playing out here on the floor tonight.
That's right.
Oh, that was a he stepped one too many times. Should have got called for traveling there. Back up, Matt. Aggressive drive. He just really backs Matthew Miller in, and they're going to call Matthew Miller on it. That's tough when they just dribble right into you.
Yeah.
It's hard to hold your ground. His second foul now. Wheelersburg with 4 team fouls. Try to go over the top. Deflected.
Here we go.
Holden gives it up and misses the layup. Now Holden's going to put it back up, and that's going to be a foul, but it's not on Kelly. Kelly's on the backside. That's going to be Brody Kelly that picks that. Brody Kelly will now have 3 fouls himself. Team has 8. That was a shooting foul, but he would have gone to the line either way. Misses the first end, the front end of it. Come on now, Pirates. You got to make your free throws at the end of the ball game. That's what makes a champion. Second of the 2 is good. Again, Wheelersburg with pressure.
I tell you, Miller is all over the pressure, isn't he?
Oh, that was a push.
That was.
Brody Kelly obviously pushing off there, and they're going to get by with it. No call.
No, man, that was wrong. And so obvious.
Cardinals 1-4 high. Yeah, pretty good effort there. Number 32, Keegan Offenberger, taking it to the hole, and enough contact there as he dips around. You get that contact.
Yeah. We missed the giant push foul, but the little whatever this was over here that I didn't even look like a foul.
Yeah.
That was a foul.
So Matthew Miller's going to pick up his third now. And just like that, Wheelersburg went from having a couple to 5 team fouls as they try to ratchet up the defense.
I'm very disappointed in the refs over that push.
Offenberger good with his second shot.
Back to a two-point difference, 44-42. Pirates up.
Wheelersburg lucky to get that over the timeline, free and clear. And now Salyer is going to hold the ball. Up 2. They're going to force them to come out of that zone. Well, maybe not.
Oh, look at there.
Cardinals got a little lock-legged.
That's it.
And allowed that sneaky pass in, and J.J. Truitt able to capitalize with the deuce.
Really?
Going to have a block called down here on this end. That's going to be on Truitt again, and now he has 4.
And
so with 2:30 remaining in the game, do you take J.J. Truitt out?
No.
I wouldn't think so.
No.
But I'd be awfully concerned about overtime. I want him there if we go to another period. And again, front end. Both teams having a little bit difficulty making their free throws.
It's a big game.
It's a big part of the game, that's for sure. Brody Kelly misses the first, and he's able to rattle the second one in. He just has 3 points on the evening. Not a lot of production for a starter.
So now a 3-point difference. 46-43, Pirates still up.
J.J. Truitt does come out of the game.
2:30 left in this ball game.
So we kind of thought that might happen. Truitt comes out. Dustin Darnell enters. And now Wheelersburg will play keep away. Cardinals quickly out of the zone. Nice back cut, and Tanner Holden with the flush.
He did.
The flush and the flex at the end.
Look at him, look at him. He's trying to get under Bryce's skin. You see that?
What a play. And what really could be a backbreaker here as the Cardinals are dealing with a lot of other intangibles. Got a few kids on the sideline hurt. Big 3 off the mark. Holden again comes up big, time and time again. This time he steps on the line as he's trying to get around Brody Kelly.
Yep.
Bird fans want to block. And it's not to be. Sandy Valley's going to get the ball here on the turnover. Knocked out of bounds there by Mullins. Boy, I tell you what, high school basketball is exciting.
It is.
It's just fun to watch.
I love it.
Wheelersburg by 5. A soft second quarter put them into a position where they started to spiral a little bit, and now they've picked it up on both ends of the floor. Wheelersburg looking good at this stanza. Kelly using that left arm. Did they call it on him?
Did they just call a foul?
They did not.
Yeah. They gave the foul to Holden.
So Holden picks up the foul, and
that's his third.
That shoulder dip there probably could have been called, and you know, sometimes justice is served. He misses the free throw, and if he misses both, then Justice is served here.
What's going on here? A little conversation about this. See this?
Not real sure. Like those shoes. Where'd you buy them?
That's it.
Missed them both. Justice is served cold tonight in Athens.
Oh.
And overthrown by Holden. An unforced error there as he's trying to find Mullins.
A whole new justice takes place.
Oh, the justice system.
1 minute, 5 seconds left to go in this ball game, folks, and it is a nail-biter.
Again, Wheelersburg applying the pressure. It has worked. Now a little bit of a run and jump. We'll see if the Wheelersburg defender jumps off their man. Truitt does. So run and jump defense there, full court, just making them use time. Pirates a little handsy there, got by with the
40 seconds, 40 seconds.
Up baseline. Kelly.
There we go.
Blocked. And a foul now. And is that going to be on Bryce Kelly?
I think it is.
No, they're going to call it on 14, Dante Tucci.
Really?
Yep.
So this
Tucci will pick up his 4th foul.
Well, this is the Pirates' chance to lock it up.
Shooting 1-1, there's 9 team fouls. So with a 5-point lead, if he makes both, that's a 3-possession game. And I'm telling you, I just don't see the Cardinals able to surpass that. Missed foul shot. Tanner Holt, the inside position. He gets hung on there. Falls to the ground. Nothing called there. They're going to call it out of bounds on him. And I think everyone's just incredulous over that one.
That's it. Well, they're going to take a timeout. We will too. We'll be back right after this.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance. Powell Insurance Agency in New Boston is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. 30.5 seconds left to go in this ball game. Somebody's going to the Elite Eight in 30 seconds. And right now it looks like the Pirates, but it still could go back and forth. I mean, there's only a 5-point difference. Crazier things have happened.
Absolutely. With 30 seconds, 2 possessions, a couple of steals, they could certainly get right back into this game.
Oh yeah. Well,
but now,
the fact that the Cardinals have 6 people playing for them.
Yeah.
You know,
it's not so much what Sandy Valley can do; it's what Wheelersburg allows them to do, and they've really picked it up defensively here. They're not going to give them anything easy. I don't think it's that they're afraid to foul anymore. I think they've learned very quickly that Sandy Valley, they react in a negative way against ball pressure. Kelly.
Oh, man.
To the hole, misses, and now he has the putback.
Kelly finally gets around Holden.
3-point lead, Wheelersburg with the ball, and Connor Mullins going to get fouled right away, and I believe that was Demetrius Evans with the foul.
Connor goes in for an easy layup that means nothing.
Yeah.
I love that.
We'll practice.
That's it.
So Bryce Kelly with the finish on this end. That's only his 4th point scored in the second half. Non-existent, really kind of got in foul trouble. And that's allowed Wheelersburg to really make a great comeback here. Mullins now scoring his 3rd point in the game from the free throw line. Quiet night tonight, but this could be very important. And he makes his 2nd.
That makes it 5 points.
16 seconds, down to 12. Cardinals shoot fast and they make it. 14, Dante Tucci with a big 3, and then immediately they're going to foul Trent Salyers.
Man.
It ain't over till it's over, boys.
That's it.
Now, Salyers just needs to come down here and sink both of these charity shots.
Yeah.
And then they can pretty much step off the floor.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't foul anybody. Let them take the 3 or 4 seconds it takes to get down the floor and call this a day. But first of all, first things first, you got to make these foul shots. Dante Tucci is going to foul out of this contest, and the young man had a good game.
He did.
He only scored 11 points, but he really came through with a lot of those other intangibles with steals and turnovers. A lot of nice assists.
At the line with a double bonus, Trent Salyers.
Double bonus, which means he doesn't have to make the first shot to get his second. But he does. Pirates ahead by 3.
This could break it right here.
Really important foul shot he makes here. If he makes it, pretty much 99%, Wheelersburg's going to win this ball game. And he doesn't. 3 points. Last second shot. Off the mark, just short.
So
and Wheelersburg holds on.
Man.
They will move on to play in this regional championship game, and that comes up Saturday.
That's it. That is it. Woo. My gosh. What a game.
Unreal. I tell you what, that was a great contest from both sides. Sandy Valley doing a good job of getting the ball down the floor quickly and had a pretty good look.
They
Just
did.
came up a little bit short. It was a bit of a runner, and you don't practice that a lot, so he was a little bit off the mark. Wheelersburg able to hold on, remaining undefeated. They'll have a chance to play for the regional championship against whoever wins this next game.
That's it.
And wow, wouldn't it be great to go see them play up in Columbus?
Oh, it'd be awesome. It would. Well, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back right after this.
Tried our pizza? We have the deal for you. An 18-inch one topping for only $11.99 at BG's Pizzeria in Blackbirds of New Boston, Ohio. Call 740-456-8255 and order yours today.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. What a game. Wheelersburg Pirates defeat the Magnolia Sandy Valley Cardinals at a score of 51-48. I mean, it literally came down to that last shot.
They sure did. They had a chance there at the end, and Wheelersburg slowed him up just enough to make him force that last shot with a runner and coming up short. I tell you what, Wheelersburg looked good the second half. I like the defensive intensity that they showed. They picked up the pace offensively. Really kind of had to learn how to knife through that 2-3 zone that they got hit with. Tanner Holden really a chance to shine, especially when Kelly stepped out of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Because Kelly was doing a good job of defending down low, and Tanner had a terrific second half. 22 points scored. I think I said he probably needed 30. He didn't quite get to that, but Trent Salyers, he had 4 threes in this contest.
Awesome.
And for a team that struggled from the outside, they really needed somebody to step up, and he was your guy.
They did. Well, we were talking at halftime, and I said, it can't go beyond 15 points. I mean, I really think if there would have been more than a 15-point lead, we'd have a different winner right now.
And they were right there.
So
So
who else can we talk about?
Well, just real quickly, just a couple of players from Sandy Valley. Dante Tucci played a very good game. He had 11 points. Keegan Offenberger had 12. And that 6'7" senior Bryce Kelly, I enjoyed watching him play. He had 12. Yeah. He got in foul trouble, and that was beneficial to the Pirates. Trent Saggers, as I mentioned before, 4 threes. He had 15 points total. Dustin Darnell and Matthew Miller each had 2. Connor Mullins finished with 4, but 2 of those were very important. A couple of foul shots he sunk there with the 1-on-1 at the end. J.J. Truitt held to just 6. He didn't score the first half. And then Tanner Holden with 22. And Tanner Holden seems like he is a mainstay as that Toro Loco most valuable player.
He does.
But who else are you going to give it to?
Well, we talked about Matt Miller.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as far as all-around players go, he's really contributed.
He really did in every other way.
Yeah.
But, so did Tanner Holden. He had quite a few block shots. They're a little slow to get us some stats here, but he had a bunch of block shots. He was a presence inside.
Mm-hmm.
He was defending out here. The kid just had a good game. This is honestly, I feel like the best game I've watched him play.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't think I think it's still not the best game the team's played.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're going to have to reserve that for this next one, because I'm telling you what, the winner of this game is going to be like playing a small college.
You're right.
You can see these guys warming up on this end, and that looks like somebody Shawnee State would play.
Yeah.
We see them year in, year out, and Harvest Prep, they're the real deal.
They are.
And it's year after year. Adina, good luck to you, because I got a feeling Harvest Prep wins this game by 30.
Yeah.
And we'll see them on Saturday.
I think you're right. Real quick, I want to acknowledge our sponsors for tonight's game and throughout the season, and thank them. I want to thank Money Concepts, as well as Portsmouth Block, Ted's Towing, Tri-America Contractors, Hurley Insurance, Jason Conley Truck Sales, Penn Station, Mott's Pots, Begone Pest Control, as well as Delmas Conley Trucking. I want to thank Klein Jenkins, Sunoco, Tri-State Security, BG's Pizza, as well as Supreme Pest Control. I want to thank Smith Drugs, Rallies, Gaddy's Pizza, Wagner Rental, Stoltz Pharmacy, Bob and Floyd Tire Sales, Pro Pest Control. Also want to thank the Wheelersburg Cinema, the UPS Store, the Department of Developmental Disabilities, as well as Sunspot Tanning, Stevens Power Pack, Sierra's Haven, Shawnee State University, Scioto County Career and Technical Center, as well as the Atomic Credit Union. I want to thank Powell Insurance, the Portsmouth Public Library, the Portsmouth Cinema 8, Jake Salzer State Farm, Hope Source, the Desco Federal Credit Union, Barron Murphy Insurance, B&B Loan, AJ's Auto Sales and Automotive Services, as well as Toro Loco, Donnie Martin Heating and Air, Real Estate Gallery, and of course, KDMC and KDMC Ohio for all their support for helping bring these games throughout the entire season. We'd like to thank all of y'all for listening and staying with us through football season and now through basketball tournament action. And all that being said, I'm Chuck Jones.
And this is Jay Miller.
And we're out of here.